Oh, I wonder what this surprise package could be, kiddies. It's like Christmas friggin' day. Oh, it's the new Barbie phone from HMD, which can be yours direct from HMD or from quality high street establishments like Argos for just £99. And as a 40-something-year-old man who is approximately 87% lager and who clearly has his fingers firmly on the pulse of the fashion scene, when they're not lodged down the back of my trousers that is, I feel like very few are more qualified than myself to review this bad boy. As regular viewers will of course know, I am very much in touch with my feminine side. For example, I always put the toilet seat down and give a quick courtesy spray of Febreze. And I've even been known to occasionally drink a glass of wine when the mood takes me. And also I did actually visit the Barbie exhibition at the London Design Museum as research for this video. And one thing I learned, there was actually a puberty Barbie where you twist her arm to make her breasts magically pop right out. Sadly, there wasn't also a Ken puberty doll where you give him a quick crank and he suddenly sprouts a load of bum fluff, starts reeking of Lynx Africa, and just constantly locks himself in the bathroom with a battered old lingerie catalogue. I also learned that museum exhibitions in London are expensive, so next time I'll just buy myself a box of Madry, do all my research on Wikipedia. Anyway, enough wibbling on. As Barbie herself would say, let's crack on, eh? So first up, not a massive shocker that the HMD Barbie phone comes packed in a bright pink box. There are no pictures of Barbie's actual face or anything on it, which is kind of surprising. So flip open the box inside. You'll see it's a neat presentation, kind of like a jewellery box. There's some strokeably soft felty dividers. As you can see, there is the HMD Barbie phone. We've also got a couple of different covers and some beads as well, presumably not of the anal variety. It's actually HMD branded, not Barbie. And then if we lift off that felty layer underneath, you've got a USB cable, pink naturally. Got a pink Barbie cleaning cloth, and that is luxuriously soft. Oh, you've got some charms, only one of which is actually pink. We've got some stickers and sparkly gems. And looks like the battery is separate. And yes, even the battery is bloody pink. So let's prise this wee bugger open. And the Barbie phone actually beats quite a lot of flagship phones these days because you've got a space for 2 SIM cards in there and also a separate micro SD memory card slot. Chuck the battery in. So no real massive surprises as far as the design goes. Of course, you can only get the Barbie phone in a single colour, and that is power pink. And you've got this mirrored front end so you can check your hair. Your nasal hair in my case. Got a bit of camera action up front there as well. Bit of a chonkster, of course, like all feature phones. Got your headphone jack there as well as your USB-C port for charging. And then around the other side, you've got a textured silver power button as well as your volume rocker, as well as the obligatory massive bit of branding around back. But you can snap off that cover and replace it with one of the other bundled covers if you want to change up the design. Lovely stuff. Now if you want to attach the old bead strap, well, you need to just thread this wee stringy bit through this tiny little gap and then somehow hook it over that wee plastic bit. I mean, basically you need to have just not spent the last 25 years drinking heavily, because then presumably your hands wouldn't be shaking like a shitting dog. Alright, so let's actually power up the Barbie phone and check her out. Lovely bright pink background, shocker. Alright, Barbie phone is all set up, and apparently we've already got a missed call from Ken. So the Barbie phone, much like those Nokia branded feature phones from HMD, is running a tasty bit of S30 Plus OS. There's your typical flip phone as well. You do actually have a dinky 1.77 inch external screen built into that mirrored thing. And if you give this wee silver button on the edge here a poke, as you can see, it flashes up the current time and date. And you'll also get notifications of any calls or any other messages and things that are popping in right there. Of course, it is quite a dim display, and the fact that it's built into that mirrored front panel means that if it's sunny outside, good friggin' luck seeing this thing. I'm in a fairly ambient studio and I'm struggling, though admittedly with my knackered old peepers. But anyway, flip the Barbie phone open and that's where the real action lies, with this whopping great 2.8 inch display. And yeah, fans of those HMD feature phones will be right at home here, because as usual, you've got your D-pad for navigating around the OS, got your dial pad, and all these buttons have a lovely soft touch textured finish to them, which is rather lovely. You've also got a dedicated Barbie button, which is basically just a bunch of shortcuts. to the likes of the torch, your music, radio, Malibu Snake, etc. And of course, plenty of functionality chucked in here, so you can check out all of your contacts, the one and only effort being Ken so far. Have a look at your photo gallery, take some pictures with the camera, do some messaging. And if you've got your SIM card slapped in here, you can actually access the internet. There's no Wi-Fi support, but we are talking a very basic bit of WAP style internet action here. If you're too young to even know what that is, then you lucky git. Got a basic calendar that you can chuck appointments into. And music as well, you can chuck on some tunes, otherwise there is an FM radio built in. And again, a lot of people who are gonna actually use the Barbie phone, probably too young to even remember what FM radio is, not missing out on anything. Got a calculator for working out how much pocket money you've got left. You've also got a positively blinding bit of torch action and a voice recorder. I really hate pink. And with the Barbie phone, HMD is focusing on mental well-being, which some might say is just a handy excuse for not actually being able to run any social media apps. But you do actually get a couple of bonus bits on here, including digital balance tips to enjoy both online and offline life. Stuff like setting yourself daily targets for reducing your screen time. Use your Barbie phone or an alarm clock, so basically don't just sleep all day. And this one I'm particularly excited for, Barbie meditation. Set how much time you're going to meditate for, and then you'll hear a gentle gong sound at the start and end of the session. Let's do it for 1 minute, because I'm a busy lad. Oh, lovely stuff. Don't feel quite as full of rage and hatred. And you've also got yourself a whole bunch of calming sounds and ringtones to mentally soothe you in case all of this bloody pink has got your heart palpitating. It's cracking stuff, I think we can all agree. You've also got a small selection of different backgrounds as well, which seem to match those covers that you can slap onto the Barbie phone. Or of course you can set that background as a photo that you've taken with the Barbie phone camera. HMD has also cunningly concealed some Barbie related Easter eggs in this phone. So for instance, type in *#, then 625428, and then #. And you can escape to the beach with a soothing audio track that transports you to the Malibu beach, because of course you just typed in the key code for Malibu. Also, if you type in *# and then basically Barbie 227243, well, we've got 5 exclusive Barbie wallpapers to choose from. Bit of Dynamite Barbie, bit of double Barbie action there. We've also got what looks like Astronaut Barbie, David Bowie Barbie, and Massive Bow Barbie. And then last up, if we type in Ken536 and then #. Hi Barbie. There's various Kens from throughout the ages with all kinds of shocking hair. It's absolutely not the case that I'm massively jealous, obviously. And naturally, of course, you do have a version of Snake on here. It's now Malibu Snake. So it's your basic snake that we all know and love, except we appear to be on a beach. Oh yeah, so got the same awesome sound effects. And of course, what you got to do is guide your big pink snake towards the melons and watch it grow. Not gonna lie, this is starting to make me feel a bit funny. Anyway, that's enough of that. And then last up, of course, you've got that ultra high-res camera for taking everyday shots. You can even take a bit of video action with it. And here's just a small selection of the excellent pics that I snapped around the old homestead using the Barbie phone. And oh yes, there is also a Barbie frame that you can use for your snaps. Chainsaw Man's never looked so splendid. And here's a bit of video that I've shot using the Barbie phone. I'm assuming my face is comprised of about 4 pixels, which is undoubtedly an improvement. And of course, one of the best things about feature phones is the battery life lasts literally days rather than hours like you would get with a smartphone. You've got 9 full hours of talk time with the Barbie phone from a single charge. And then when it's time to recharge, just plug in a bit of Type-C USB cable action. You will have to provide your own adapter. There's no big pink adapter bundled in that box, sadly. It's the only thing you don't really get. And there you have it, my lovelies. That in a nutshell is the fresh new HMD Barbie phone. So it'd be great to hear what you think down in the comments below. Please do plug subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest and pinkiest of tech. And have yourselves a really wonderful rest of the week. Cheers everyone. Love you.